Welcome, stream fans. The Rogue Leader is first. Welcome to the stream. We are back again on our Tuesday retro stream night, and here we are with our Project 60 toon in his unbelievably ridiculous-looking outfit that he's managed to piece together along the way. I mean, what do we got? We got like ratty old shoulders, a blue cloak, a red top, purple pants, brown boots and gloves. Eek! It's so dreadfully horrible. So, Rogue Leader, I just got 970 loot from a normal and Terros. Nice. You got yourself a legend or a legendary item. Nice. Good deal on that. You can't complain about that at all. So, hopefully it is to your correct spec and you get to take advantage of it. So, we're going to hop in here on P60, get things rolling with our Project 60 toon. Discuss some of the quick little highlights. A lot of just chat panels today with CES. There wasn't a lot of like really big reveals. I think that's all going to be happening more towards the end of everything. There was some interesting stuff from Intel though today that I watched a bunch of stuff on some of their new VR changes that are happening. So that's kind of cool. And some new drone stuff. Some mech racing as a possibility for the future. And so, yeah, we are on our Project 60 toon. And if you're not familiar with what Project 60 is, it's leveling a toon as though it is completely vanilla. And we are not using any special abilities. Surprisingly, it was not a legendary. Bree Haley, welcome to the stream. Not a legendary, 970 epic loot. Oh, that is kind of surprising. Good on you though. Either still 970 is 970. That's going to help for sure. So yeah, we're on our Project 60 toon. So basically, we are not using any heirloom gear. The only gear we've got is stuff that we found along the way. We are not using any mounts until we hit level 40, at which we can then start using a ground mount. We are not using any enhancements for leveling other than rested XP, which is a normal part of the game. It's been a normal part of the game since vanilla. So basically, we're following the vanilla rules and leveling the toon on the regular paid servers. Savage Beast, hello again. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So this is where we're at. We're currently level 31. We are leveling in Stranglethorn Vale. However, there's not a hearth location in Stranglethorn Vale. So we do have to do a little bit of a run to get back to our questing destination. We just barely got started on the quests in Stranglethorn Vale before we ended up logging. So we can use health potions, we can use mana potions if you want, but of course only the ones that you find and whatnot. You can't go to the auction house and go and buy things on the auction house. You can't sell things on the auction house because it gives you an inflated value of gold because the mat prices and various things are so out of whack now for some of these lower level stuff that you could end up making too much gold. Basically on this toon right now we've made 19 gold on here. We're level 31. Like I don't even have enough now that I would actually be able to fully train in anything that's going to be or fully train in my riding ability and whatnot because we don't have enough gold to be able to get that. So we are cruising along here, though. We're going to dive into getting these quests. By the time we hit level 40, we should have enough gold to be able to go purchase our riding skill in Stormwind and be able to purchase our mount. So we're just we're doing a little bit of a jaunt now. We need to get back to the Stranglethorn Vale to get questing going. We're going to stop at this little camp at the north end, and we're going to vendor off some junk that we've got in our inventory. And then we'll be diving into those quests. So I can't stay, but good luck, Terris. All right, Rogue Leader, have yourself a good night. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Always a pleasure. So we've made it through Tuesday. And how many of you had tacos for dinner? I didn't. We ended up having pierogies because it's more of a Ukrainian day for us. Pierogies and sausage. But no, what else? Yeah, CES. So some really interesting things from Intel. Of course, they did have to start off their panel by talking about the security flaw that is in every processor that's ever been built since 1995. That's good news for everybody. However, there isn't any instances of that security flaw being exploited yet, so I guess that's kind of good news. And make sure you do your Windows updates and any of your driver updates for your motherboards and stuff like that to correct that flaw if you have any processor in your computer system that's been built since 1995. That also includes AMD and ARMS processors as well. So that's like phones, of which there's been already a security patch on my Google Pixel because they got on it like right away. So Swink, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, Terris is back. Nice. Hope you had a great day. Yeah, you know what? It wasn't too bad of a day. It got really freaking cold though. Currently outside right now it is minus 17 with a minus 31 wind chill. The wind is blowing. The snow's blowing. It is just, we're back into a cold snap. When was it? Yeah, like yesterday it got up to like +4 or something. Tomorrow is supposed to be a high of minus 22 with a minus 30-ish wind chill. So reminder that yes, it is January. It is still winter. We have to put up with that kind of crap. So it's currently snowing outside. It's a little bit on the wintry side out there, but I can put up with it. It is January. So as Bree puts it, it's cold as balls. Yes it is cold as balls. Where are we here? We are just coming up to this camp that we're going to be able to vendor off some stuff because my inventory is a little bit full, and of which I need to double check to make sure that there isn't any gear there that is actually an upgrade for us. So I think we already kind of took care of that already. So we can just vendor off this stuff. Is that shield an upgrade? No, we already replaced the shield. So yeah, basically everything that we've got in our inventory right now is vendorable. So we are going to dive in and get that vendored off. Then we're going to get things rolling on this Project 62. So I need a new gaming laptop. What would you recommend? I recommend, and Bree would 100% agree with me on this, is an MSI laptop. Fantastic gaming laptops. You will be very happy with your purchase if you purchase an MSI. Okay, I need a vendor here.
Well met.
Camp Trader. Okay, good. We're going to sell off our grays. All this crap is going to go. I keep saying Project 62? No. We're going to continue with our Project 60 toon. Toon, I'm saying. Not 62. Toon. Project 60 toon. Toon. Avatar. Caricature. I think that's what I've been saying. If not, well, my bad. I'm an idiot. Thanks. I'll look into it. Yes, MSI builds some amazing gaming laptops. You'll be really happy with whatever you end up purchasing from them for sure. All right.
Alliance.
We have a clean inventory, and we have a crap ton of quests. We're just going to be jumping in right away. We're going to be killing crocs. We're going to be getting young panthers. We're going to be getting jungle stalkers. Or Jungle Remedy. What else? We've got prison records and officers. We got tons of quests to already get started on here, and we're just going to dive headlong into it and get things rolling. So yeah, CES Intel today. They after they finished their little spiel of make sure everything's updated, your data's not been compromised. Yes, there was a security flaw in every processor that was ever built, but they did start, talking about the dedication that they put into VR technology. And apparently they're adding like a ton of new features to how they interpret VR and how they're recording. They've even built these special cameras. And starting as early as next month with the Winter Olympics, they are going to be showcasing up to 30 events, some live, some video on demand, where you will be able to watch those events in VR via an app that you can install, whether it's through the Windows Store, through the Android market, through the iOS, and then be able to watch the Olympics in VR. So you're going to get things like, you know, bobsledding, downhill skiing, ski jumping, all that kind of stuff, where you're going to be able to watch it in a completely VR experience. You'll be able to place yourself at these various camera positions and be able to watch the Olympics in 100% VR. So you'll be able to, like, standing right there on the sidelines and watch the skiers go down the hill, which I think is that's a really cool thing that they're going to be doing. So Stranglethorn tigers. We don't need tigers. I need panthers, young panthers that are out here. Of course, they are stealthed and kind of hiding along here. I never did look to see, are these quests? Oh man, these quests are all green to us. We're going to have to blast through these as quick as possible so that we can get into some yellow quests, because they will start to get a little bit harder as we progress along. So, Ren, welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
I need to get going. I don't have a target.
Good to see you for sure. So yeah, I'm looking forward to you know, maybe, of course I don't have any VR headsets. I do know some people that do have some VR headsets that I'm sure would be able to get my hands on to be able to see what the Olympics would be like in that VR experience. Hopefully my internet stream connection won't poop out on me this time. That would be great if it didn't. Keep the internet working. Our ISPs have their days, don't they? Raptor / Banu the Paladin, welcome to the stream again. Good to see you. We are level 31 on our Project 60 toon. I'm trying to enunciate that a little bit so Bree doesn't think I'm saying Project 62. Where are all the panthers? Obviously, there have been people out here killing stuff, and this is kind of being a pain in the ass. Raptors made it to level 94, so you're almost halfway through getting through your Draenor, which you're absolutely dreading. So I'm glad that I've been able to provide you with some mind-numbing experiences as you've been working your way through. So I got it now. Maybe it's because I'm on my phone and the sound is shit. It could be me. I could be muffled too. It could be me that sounds like shit. Medicine Man, come here. I need your remedies. No remedies from them. What else we got? Officer's dossier we got to find yet.
I need to get closer.
Laugh out loud. I've been watching your stream records all day. That's fantastic. You've been using that to get through your experiences of Draenor. How excellent! I can't complain about that at all. I think that's awesome. I'm glad it's helping you. And then you get to drone through Legion as well too, because of course that does take a lot longer to deal with.
It's too far away.
Pretty sure I just pissed off that guy that was trying to gather up these guys. Too bad for you. Just totally one-shot and destroyed them. Hey, there's the other little piece we got to pick up. The officer's dossier. Complete.
It's too far away.
Yeah, these camera rigs that Intel built, they've got like 30 some odd lenses all hooked up to these cameras that are built right into the events for the Olympics. And they record from, like, I don't know, it's like 270 degree angles. It is amazing, these cameras. And then they all feed back into a processing unit that combines it into a single video stream and then compresses it so that it's into something that can be easily sent through the internet. So it's going to be an interesting experience to be able to watch some of those things in VR for sure. So I don't know about you. I've never been to an Olympic event before, so. Ren's got your P60 Horde Warlock at level 50. Well, congratulations on that. We are 31 and still have a long ways to go. Especially when there's a lot of other people out in this area that are questing, and it's dragging us down.
I'm out of range.
We need the remedies, which are not dropping as much as I'd like. I still need 3 more of them. We do have the 2 documents found that we needed to pick up, so that is taken care of. And then hopefully by the time we're done killing these guys, we get all of our remedies out of here, that we will be done with, or that the Panthers would have all respawned, and we'll be able to take those guys out. So that's kind of what we're working towards right now. I want to blast through all of these green level quests because they do get a little bit more difficult as we step along here. So they'll start to get to yellow, but of course, the longer it takes us to kill all these guys and get our remedies, the faster we're going to creep up to another level. And the ones that are yellow right now will start dropping to green for us. So 1 more remedy to go. I believe they're supposed to drop, the medicine men drop it more frequently. But of course, trying to get them to keep spawning.
I need to get close.
We'll let the guy have that one. We'll go take out this one. Still nothing. Come on, give me my remedies. Still nothing. This guy, this medicine man is going to have it. Done. Okay, we've got all of our... bring the Lashtail hatchling to Corporal Sethman at the Rebel Camp in North Renster. So we also got another little quest to go take the hatchling back up there. So that quest is done. We're now going after the young Panthers. Hopefully these... Oh, you know what? I can't mount. I was just going to go see... Oh, we'll just mount up and run over there. Not for 9 more levels. Oh, the shame. The shame. 9 more levels, and then we get just the regular mount. We'll have to dig through our mounts and find some shitty old regular mount to run with. Okay, where are we at here? Oh, I heard one. Right here. I heard you. Better luck getting away from us. Oh, man, there's people all over the place out here farming these guys. This sucks. This sucks terribly. Need more panthers. And all we're finding is panther corpses. Damn them. Oh, there's more. Like, man, there's like, I've never been in this area since I started playing again here in Legion, where there's this many people. I mean, how many toons have we leveled in this area now? And I've never seen this many all trying to fight for these same toons. No, you don't. No, you don't.
It's too far away.
That's mine. 5. Ha, ha, ha. There's usually always another one that's hiding right around here somewhere. Come on. You know you wanna. No luck. No luck at all. Are those SCV quests? Yes, we are in Stranglethorn Vale right now. Working on this toon. Grinding away. We're going to be killing creatures until we're blue in the face. So, oh, you're working on the same ones right now. Oh, so you're probably one of the ones I'm competing against down here for these guys. No, we're never going to get there in time. That's going to be dead before we get there. Damn it. Hey, we got one. And we killed it instantly. Nice. How many more we need? We still need 4 more of them. So, 138th Batista is working on the Hemet Nessiwari trilogy. I don't think I'm in the same server. Otherwise, I'd just camp your mobs. Nice. Thanks for that. It's already being done by like 5 or 6 other people that are working in the area. So, Oh, that's a river croc, of which we need to take this guy out anyway because we need the large skins. We got one. We'll go take out this river croc here, and we'll see if maybe we can get a 2-kill drop. Usually it's a really shitty drop rate, so yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. We'll come back to them. There is one more that's conveniently close here. I'm on Worm Rest Accord. Well, keep in mind, though, that when you're out in the full zones, that if you're in the same battle group, you could end up in the same instance of a server, because they've combined the instances. Like a lot of the players that are out roaming around here, they're not on Dalaran. They're going to be roaming around on another server. It's just we happen to be in the same instance of Stranglethorn Vale. It's how they've streamlined some of the servers to offset server load.
It's too far away. I need a target. I don't have a target.
I think we're actually done with the leather, and yet I'm still trying to find it and trying to get it. And I want that ore. I need that ore. Oh, did I train? Did I remember to train my professions? I did not. My mining is maxed out. Damn it. However, there is a flight point at the camp there, so when we go up to turn in that quest and step it out, we can do a quick little flight up to Stormwind, and we'll train our mining. And then be able to fly back down to the camp, so... Oh, of which I could have just flown to the camp when I was at Darkshire instead of running like I did last time. Not entirely sure why I started off the stream with that. Okay, where are we at here? We need still 4 Panthers. Probably the same 4 Panthers that the rest of these guys are looking for. Well, that's a spider creature. I'm sitting there going, oh, is that a one? No, no, it's not. It is not. All right. We got some ore up on the hillside here that we're going to grab. If I can actually get up on the fucking hillside. And we're not going to get to it because it's going to despawn before we get there because somebody just clicked on it. Please stay, please stay. Ah, we can't get up on the hillside. If we had a mount, we'd be able to. Oh, F my life. Fuck. It's everything it wants to do to piss me off right now is what this is doing. Are we going to get our tin vein? We did. Okay, good. So it didn't despawn on us. Now, if we could just get the last 4 Panthers, we're laughing. That's one down. I knew there was one hiding around here. We will continue along. Continue on our journey. Oh, we got some more ore that just popped up. And there's another panther here. Thank you. We'll run up on the hillside here. We're going to grab this ore because I need the tin anyway to get our blacksmithing up. My blacksmithing is still like really dreadful. I haven't done any of the blacksmithing at all. I'm at like 24 or 26 points or something like that in it, which is really pathetic. I should be sitting at like 150 right now. At this level. There's another young panther. And it just stealthed away.
I need a target.
Got it. Samuel Gregory, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you back again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, there he is. Last one. Excellent. Oh, nice. Complete quest. Now we can go after the regular panthers instead of the young panthers. Now let us continue on to where are we going to go? we're going to go get the tumbled crystals from the venture company is where we're heading to now. So down the hillside here to the little camp along the lake here. Lake / wide river. I guess it's kind of a lake. I think it's really more just a wide river area. Stranglethorn tigers we don't need, but we'll kill this one on the way by just because it's in the way. Alright, venture company guys. We need 5 crystals from these guys. And then we will be moving off to young Stranglethorn tigers. Tumbled crystals.
I need to get closer.
No go. No drop on that one. We'll just fix that by going up this little ramp here. And we'll clean everybody off of this little platform up here.
It's too far away. I need a target.
Okay, still no drops. This is going to be another one of those crappy ones. Why don't the Horde and the Alliance join together instead of fighting for land? Because that is just... I mean, why isn't everybody just get along and be friends? War, most times, has always been about land or the resources that are available on those lands. So, that's something that's just never going to change.
I need to get closer.
Why can't everybody just get along? Because people are greedy. That's why.
It's too far away.
We got 3 of the crystals done. We need 2 more. There would be no lore then. Yes, you're absolutely right, Bree. There'd be no story. Everybody would just be, you know, holding hands and singing Kumbaya. And there wouldn't be a need to go out and fight anything. You would never gain any levels. You would just exist in the world of Warcraft. And then it wouldn't be Warcraft. It would just, you would exist in the world of craft. Because all you could do is just craft every day because you wouldn't be going out to fight anything. Alright, I would imagine this little camp here will be the last of these guys that we need to get our little crystals from. And oh crap, there's a lot of them here. And we're not necessarily geared to take on a whole pile of these guys. So let's do our best and survive. I haven't died on this toon yet. I'm not planning on dying anytime soon. And this should be the last of our...
I need a target.
HP Lovecraft. Yes, it would be basically Lovecraft, wouldn't it? There you go. Okay, we've got all of our crystals. Excellent. That quest is now complete. So we're going to go head over to Young Tigers. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, we are going to make our way up to this camp, and then we're going to go fly and train our mining and get that thing going. There's too many mining nodes in Stranglethorn Vale to ignore the possibility of being able to get some points in our skill up for our professions. Like, look, there's 2 mining nodes right here, tin and tin. 2 tin veins. I'm going to leave them for right now because we'll end up even back here. So we're going to make our long journey up to the outpost up here. We got to turn in a couple of quests while we're up there as well too. So I can't believe I'm taking a break from playing WoW by watching someone else play WoW in the same place where I left off. Oh, that's awesome. It's getting you just like totally prepped and psyched out for, you know, so you're ready to go. When you do log back in, you'll be like, haha, I know where everything is, but you already know where everything is anyway. But we had a good run on our gnome last night. Got a couple more levels done. We did hit level 80 last night on the gnome monk. So starting tomorrow, the gnome monk will be heading into Cataclysm, and we are going to start this year with it, unfortunately. So I'm going to be right back. I'm hungry as shit, so I have to go eat. You haven't eaten all day. Well, you shouldn't be waiting this late to go eat. You've got to fuel the body. Of course, I'm one of the loudest. I always wait till dinner to eat. I never end up eating throughout the day. And then, of course, you gorge yourself at dinner because you're starving to death. It's not good for your body. Alrighty. We're going to turn in some quests, and we're going to go fly to Stormwind, head into the Dwarven District, and train up our mining.
How are you?
Jungle Remedy, complete quest, and obtain 7 samples of Crystal Spine, Basilisk Blood.
Safe travels.
Boris, welcome to the stream on the YouTube side. Good to see you. Twitch side's being nice and quiet again today.
For the Alliance.
And it is impossible to break through on Twitch, getting the viewer base over there.
What can I do for you?
All you Twitch folks need to hop in and say hi. Rescue Baron Burnquill, Marine Junis, and Osborne Opticus out down in that. I think they're all actually trapped inside that building in the cage on the top floor there. That one cage that we ran into. That's where they're currently at. So we're going to do a quick flight to Stormwind. I believe it's a direct flight. And we are going to train up our, not blacksmithing, our mining. Because we are currently capped. And we should be at least 75 points higher than where we are right now. So that is what we're working towards. So what else did I see today fleetingly through some of the streams that I've been watching on CES? So there was a company that was showcasing these VR drones, racing drones, which seemed kind of crazy. You basically strap on a VR headset and then you control this drone and you do it in a racing environment. Apparently it's relatively easy. There are 3 different modes on it. There's an easy, moderate, and expert mode for operating. Of course, with easy mode, if you get too confused and out of control with it, it will do an automatic return to home if it gets awry from where you're currently flying. But yeah, racing drones that you could just sit there and cruise around with, compete against your buddies. Of course, the prices on all these drones are just ridiculously priced right now. Of course, these are just demo stuff. They don't show the pricing, but you know they're going to be expensive. Some of the good drones that are on the market, you're looking at spending $3-4 grand for them. So, I mean, there's lots of the cheaper little ones that you can get to fly around your house. That a strong wind comes by, the furnace kicks on, you're going to crash it into the wall or something. They sound like an annoying mosquito running around, going. It's only a matter of time till the government bans the sale of drones. The government is terrified of drones. Of course they are. But you get the backing of Amazon that wants to do drone deliveries. You get the power of Amazon behind it. I don't know. It might be difficult for them to be able to ban them. Now, with that said, there needs to be, you definitely need to have some regulation in place, because you don't want a drone flying around an airport, for instance, because that's just an accident waiting to happen. Maybe you need to have an operator's permit, probably not a bad thing, saying, okay, I've got my annual permit, and there's like regulations, like fishing regulations of where you can fly, where you can't fly, that type of thing, where there's zones that are allowed, and you can fly into those other zones. That you're not supposed to, like with the fishing regulations. You can lose your truck, you can lose your drone, you can get fined thousands of dollars for being out of the restricted areas. And then there'd be special permits that you can use for using them for your employment. If you are, like quite often what they're doing right now in this area, because a lot of the terrain can be really difficult to get into, is if they're checking a pipeline service, they'll do drone checks with it to do a visual inspection of the various sites, to do visual inspections of various well leases and stuff, and they're using those drones to do it. So they like to spy on us, but when we spy on them with drones, it's a double standard. I don't know how much spying there. I mean, I've got nothing to hide. I mean, does it give them the right to spy on me? No, but I mean, with that said, I'm not doing anything wrong. So if they want to see me mowing my lawn, well, so be it. Who am I kidding? It's my kid that mows the lawn. All right, mining trainer. Hello. Train, journeyman, mining, done. Okay, we're moving along.
Hey, good.
That was a long run all the way over here just to train that so we can continue getting some skill points in mining. So, can we find the government for coming onto our properties with their drones? Dude, we live in Canada, and there's... I don't know about you, but I ain't seen any drones flying around my house. If you got drones flying around your house, you should stop growing weed in your backyard. At least until January, and then you're only allowed to grow 2. Or not January, July. Then you're only allowed to grow 2. All the other 87 plants you've got there, you're going to have to knock them down. Either that or your neighbors have got a weed farm going, and that's why the drones are flying by your house all the time. Alright. Let's creep along here and get back down to Stranglethorn to continue our questing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, we gotta go this way. This way to the flight point. I'm tired of Alliance. Are you now? Well, guess what? The Horde is coming soon in our streams. Easy goes. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if you get this a lot, but what is Project 60? So, Project 60 is basically leveling a toon under vanilla rules. So I'm not using any heirloom gear. I'm not using any leveling potions. I'm not mounting until I hit level 40. Only the gear that I've got is a toon, is stuff that we've gathered along the way. So this shit fantastic style that I'm going for here, this is all stuff that we've looted along the way. There's no special little loot things. It's also one of the original classes. You can't like level a monk, you can't level a demon hunter or anything like that. You need to stay with the classic toons. And that's basically you're playing vanilla rules on the current servers is what it is. So Samuel's leveled an orc warrior in 2 days to 53. Man, you're cruising along. Now you're doing really well. Really well. So yeah, with this, as soon as we hit level 40, that's when we'll actually be able to start mounting again. I mean, technically right now I could go train and mount, but it defeats the rule set of doing a Project level 2 or Project 60 leveling toon. So that's what we're focusing on. So I foresee Project 60 moving to vanilla realms. Yeah, when Classic comes out, you're not going to see anybody leveling Project 60 toons anymore because they're going to be leveling Classic toons, which is the ultimate Project 60, because they're not going to have the experience buffs. They're not going to have the damage boosts that are kind of built into the game that you can't turn off. So soon, it would be nice if when the new patch comes out, because then the level scaling will be a little bit better. Project 60, I think, will still be as challenging because, of course, they're going to knock down what the heirloom gear is going to be capable of doing. So I think the mobs are going to be a little bit more difficult to do anyway. So if you wanted to stay, for instance, like the quests that are green right now to us, they'd be still yellow to us here in Stranglethorn Vale. So we could focus on getting a whole storyline done before the zone ends up out leveling for us. So. Alright, we can get back on to do some questing here. So we got to rescue the 3 guys. We got to get the crystal spine basilisk blood and 40 bites of basilisk meat. That is with this dude here. We're going to resummon him so that he's back up, our little lashtail hatchling. And I'm going to vendor off this trash that we picked up along the way here. And we did get a shoulder upgrade. So we're going to equip the new shoulders. But I'm just going to dump our inventory here real quick. Make a little bit of bank back.
Greetings.
And loot. Get rid of all of our loot here. So again, with the Project 60 toon, you should be avoiding the auction house as well, because prices are like crazy. So if you're selling stuff on there, you end up making way too much gold so that you could end up buying better gear. Well, you can't do that in this situation. So when did they come out with heirlooms? Heirlooms, I want to say they came out in halfway through Draenor, I think, is when they introduced the heirloom gear. Might have been Mists of Pandaria, but I'm pretty sure it was Draenor. I want to say that, so... Heirlooms are interested with Wrath, really? Then more in Kata and more in Mists. You know what? I never used heirlooms at all in Wrath, in Cataclysm, in Mists of Pandaria. I never used any of the heirlooms back then. It wasn't until Draenor that I actually started buying heirloom gear. Crazy. Okay, we are heading to this building right here because that's where the 3 guys are that we need to rescue. More questing, more traveling, more ferns and killing and critters we gotta kill. So, Bree, you really need to come back and start playing again. I think it would be fun to have you come back and start playing. Okay, let's go rescue these guys. Into the shack. Kill everything that happens to be in the way.
It's too far away.
Upstairs.
I need to get closer. I need a tunnel.
And clicky, clicky, clicky. Why can't I click on it? Why? There we go. Yay, we freed you guys. You're all rescued. Congratulations. Maybe one day Bree will come back. Yeah. And giant white monkeys might fly out of my ass. Alright. We are heading towards... In Warlords, they started to shift where the heirlooms could scale past 60 on all slots available. You know what? That kind of sounds familiar now. That kind of makes sense. All right, basilisks.
It's too far away.
Eat up their lash tail. Come over here and eat this one too. No! No! Your fucking lash tail ate my basilisk. Okay, now I'm pissy. Interestingly, there is still no heirlooms for gloves, belt, boots, or wrists. It's so that you still have to work a little bit for gear, I think. I think that's kind of the main reasons for it. Alright, there is not a single basilisk out here. Somebody's been farming them. Ah, this so pisses me off. I don't mind, you know what, I'd be fine if they took out the XP gain for heirlooms. I do like the fact that your gear, as you're leveling, levels up with you, so your stats increase as it goes. I think I'm fine with that. I would be fine if they got rid of the XP boost, so be it, wouldn't bother me at all. I would not be at all concerned about that happening. But I like the idea of I'm not constantly having to swap out gear every couple of levels, because I found a piece that's 0.2 better than what I'm wearing now. So it would be, you know, fine if it was just nerfed down to that you would just get increased stats. That's it. That I think would be fair enough. Coincidentally, I think people probably care about belts, boots, and wrists the least. You're absolutely 100% right, because of course you don't really even see them as part of your whole outfit. But yeah, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, they could completely abolish with the XP gain, because you know what? I'm completely fine with leveling toons. If it takes me longer to level toons, well, so be it, because I'm just going to level another one. So what's the difference, right? Eat up there, Lashtail. I don't necessarily know. Like, I can take on probably a toon 8 levels higher than me right now, and I don't have looms. It's just how they've nerfed the game in the lower levels that gives you the ability to take on things that are slightly higher than you. Mind you, this stuff that I'm running into now is quite a bit lower than I am, so... Well, I'm one-shotting. Well, mind you, these are 5 levels below me right now, too, so... I'm one-shotting shit in here all the time, so... We gotta get some of these additional quests taken care of here so that we can get back into the yellow stuff. Give me your basilists.
I'm out of range.
So we do have 6 of the blood done, and we're halfway done feeding the old Lashtail. Man, he's one hungry little raptor, this guy. You got to kill 10 of these guys, and he ends up eating 4 hunks of basilisk meat out of each one. So. Well, that's why you level a toon while watching me. So Larity's just said, the thing is, the game is so big because of all the expansions. If you banned heirlooms and leveling any alts is unnecessarily time-consuming and boring. Yes and no, because you still have the ability that you could just purchase a max level. You can just purchase a level 100 toon if you want right now. You can do it through gold farming if you want, or you can do it through the little items that you can purchase online. So so you have options that if you didn't want to level a toon, well, then go ahead and buy a toon. If you don't want to buy a toon, then go level a toon. I mean, there's still the XP pots and stuff that are available that you could go with. So nice. We just got some grub off of somebody else's basilisk we took out there. So, Malteric, welcome to the stream. No, they're not gonna. They're definitely nerfing them. There's gonna be some nerfs coming with a 7.35 that they're not gonna be quite as OP as what they were, but they're still gonna have the XP gains. They're still gonna have all that stuff. They're not gonna get rid of them. I'm just saying, if they did, it wouldn't bother me at all. Okay, so we are done everything on this side of the river. We need to make our way now back over here to get the young Stranglethorn Tigers done. Heirlooms only benefit twinks. You can enchant Legion level enchantments on 19 twinks. It's just retardedly OP. There's better twink gear out there than heirloom items, though. You can find better gear than the heirloom stuff. So. Yeah, I'm definitely okay with making leveling harder, because as of right now, it is a pretty quick process. Like, even on a Project 60 toon like this, it's super easy to level this toon with just the crap that we picked up along the way. Now, we are coming up in the near future here. I'm going to do like a viewers. We'll all work together on doing some Iron Man challenges. And so we'll all get the opportunity to play some Iron Man toons. And then we'll just see how much of a nerf things are when you're only wearing whites and grays. I think that's where we'll run into some significant challenges as we're playing, for sure. What do we got here? Larry says, I wish they used a system where if you have one max level character, your alt could do a scenario and leveling zones that has story characters from that zone. And Malteric said, also, Twinkie might be fun again, because BOA won't be the biz for it. Yeah, I mean, BOA, buying on accounts, I think for a twink, you should have to go out and farm the items that you're using. If you're going to play a twink toon, you should farm that stuff on your twink toon. Not just go out and farm on some 110 toon and then mail all the stuff over to your twink. That's, you know, go work for it. Make all that stuff BOP, and then it would be certainly more challenging. So. Okay, there's some more ore coming up here on the hillside. Young panther, which we don't need. It's tigers that we got to get, of which they are all going to be right around us here all over the place. So, dude, you can still get the ore. It's still going to be available to you. You don't have to run away.
It's too far away.
It'll be nice to see the classic servers come around. I'm definitely looking forward to playing a toon on a classic server. With that said, I'm not going to be playing there all the time because you do somewhat get accustomed to all the new enhancements that they bring to a game. You know what? Trying to remember the old skill tree is going to be interesting, to try to remember your talent trees, because talent trees are definitely way more complicated back in the day than what they are now. What do we got here? Almost my wooden by slower leveling, so I thought you were new. Yeah, you know what, OGs, I'd said, I could handle leveling a little bit slower than what we are right now. Now, I mean, there's people out there that have got 20, 30 max level toons because of the fact that they could just dungeon grind them and get them done. That's, they're the type of people that don't want to have to sit here and do a slow grind. But I don't mind the slow grind because I enjoy actually going out and doing the levels. Decline. Butter Biscuits. That frickin' guild name was Butter Biscuits. Well, we can't really now because vanilla leveling and trying to get 120 would take so long. It would, but at least you'd get you'd get some good use out of your WoW time then. You got to think of it as the your time spent versus your $15 a month playing. That's where you get to really enjoy the game, because you got to put in 785 hours to level a toon from 1 to 120 with the old farming rules and the old leveling rules.
It's too far away.
Imagine having to spend that amount of time. You end up spending a year leveling a toon. Kind of what I wish they had done is if you had a toon, and with each of the expansions you would go through that, say you'd go through vanilla, and then you would click something in Stormwind, or once you hit level 60, then the new expansion would implement and you would get all the new expansion rules and all that type of stuff. But because it's such an immersive world and you can switch back and forth between all the toons, it would be far too difficult to deploy something like that. But man, that would have been interesting to be able to actually play it as vanilla, and then play it as though it's Burning Crusade, and then play it as though it's Wrath of the Lich King, so on and so forth. That would be an interesting aspect, because then you would have all the original experiences for each of those expansions.
I don't have a target. I can't.
Raptor's back and no longer hungry, so I'm assuming you got a good fill in. You're down to some pizza pops, and now you're moving on. Hunt 10 Stranglethorn Tigers, so we're back on the other side of the river again. The other side of the river. You know what? Back in my original Larities, just put the point out here. I don't know. Like I spent far more time at endgame than I ever do leveling. Back in the day when I was raiding, absolutely, I spent pizza pops. Question mark? Oh, you don't know what pizza pops are? It must be a Canadian thing. Pizza pockets. Then maybe I don't know what you guys call them down there. Shit that you throw in the microwave that is totally not good for you at all. And tastes like maybe pizza. Guaranteed to give you the shits in about an hour after you eat them. Yeah, I knew you were Canadian. Laugh out like, yeah, of course. Of course I am.
I need to get going.
That's why we're sitting in minus 30 fucking wind chill right now. Hot Pockets. Oh, you guys call them Hot Pockets. Okay. Like our pizza rolls. Okay, there you go. None of it is good for you. None of it. It's all 100% absolute gut rot trash is what it is. Every once in a while, though, they do go down pretty good. They make for a reasonable hangover food. Young Stranglethorn Tigers, young Stranglethorn Tigers. I don't want the young ones. I want the regular Stranglethorn Tigers. As we swim through the depths of the lake, river, whatever water this is, get attacked by a bunch of crocodiles, eaten alive. Hey! Alright, we should be coming into some regular tigers here any second now. Unless it's been overly farmed. I see a tiger straight ahead. Oh, 2 tigers.
It's too far away.
That's great. We just killed Tony the tiger.
I need to get closer.
And his cousin Jerry. Okay, so far this hasn't been like crazy camped out. Oh my god, are we ever killing these guys fast. Oh, they're 5 levels below us. I quit eating processed foods and started drinking lots of water, and surprisingly I no longer feel like shit all the time. It's probably a good thing. I don't eat near as much processed food as I used to. We do a lot of home cooked. We got one of those Instapot pressure cookers.
I don't have a target.
And you can make decent, good home meals in just as fast a time as you would put some rot gut poison in a microwave. So
It's too far away.
it's worked out well for us. I eat a lot more salad nowadays than I ever did when I was younger.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
You know, our microwave in this house hardly ever gets used anymore. More or less, if you know, if one of us is working late, we'll throw their dinner on a plate, throw it in the fridge when they get home. Then they can have their dinner when they get home. Baskless, baskless. It's tigers I need. I need 2 more of these tigers. And then we're moving back out of here.
Too far away.
1 more. Hiding behind this tree.
I'm out of range.
Alright, tiger stalkers. So step 2 of the tigers is done. We haven't even done step 1 of the raptors yet. So hunt 5 elder Stranglethorn tigers. That's going to push us over. There's some on this way. So we are going to go make our way now to the next step of the panthers. And the first step to the raptors is what we're going to do. And we are sitting at 96% of the way through level 31. So again, we're cruising along almost too fast here. And we're, like, seriously, no heirloom gear. We are wearing just shit that we picked up along the way. Ah, there be ore in them in their hills. Are we going to get to it without too much of a struggle? Of course not. And another mining skill point. We're up to 80 now. We should be like probably sitting at like 160. We should be double that if I had, you know, paid attention to my skilling, to my training ability. All right, since we're up at this end, I'm going to go step out these quests up here too. Up at the camp at the north, and then we'll head down. So microwaves and refrigerators make EMP-proof boxes. Yeah, if you need to hide inside a refrigerator and protect yourself from EMPs. Is that where you store your phone at night, so when a nuclear blast ends up happening, you still got your phone the next morning? You know, aside from your face being completely melted off. Oh, you know what? The aliens won't read your brain cells or your brain waves in there. More ore. I'm so bad when it comes to shiny things. I'm so easily distracted. So another thing that I saw on E3, some of the E3 live streams today, is there was this one company, I can't even remember what it's called. I think it was like Mech Racers or something like that. These guys are developing these robots that they want to create a mech racing league. And it's, I don't know, they're really clunky and slow moving. I can't see it being like Mario Andretti, you know, breaking any land speed records or anything like that with these so-called mechs that they're building. It's actually kind of hilarious how slow and chunky they were. And then, of course, they did like 3D rendered screenshots of them in their like racing gear instead of it just being a metal frame that kind of looked like some geodome thing. Man, they were so slow and chunky and crashed on the ground. Like they weren't very graceful, that's for sure. Ren, I buy old broken refrigerators just for EMP boxes.
Hello.
You're worried about losing your WoW account when the internet goes to shit, aren't you? Level 32! Yay! We've reached level 32. Obtain a whispering bluestone from Curzon troops within the stockpile.
See you around.
Get them dirt cheap, and backup electronics are protected. Someone is worried about the nuclear holocaust. Nuclear winter. Obtain the Blood Scalp lore tablets from Balaruans in Northern Stranglehold. Alright. And we're going to do another turn in here. Next one is kill Chief Anders, Chief Grellis, and Chief Miranda, and Chief Esquivel within the stockpile. So there we go. We got a few more quests down in here that we got to do. So the Whispering Stone and then all the chiefs we got to go after. Quests are still green to us, so we're not going to lose out on any experience. But woo, almost ran off the cliff there. Not going to lose out in any experience on those because they're not switching to gray to us yet. Venture Company Mining is still yellow, so that's bonus. So we should be able to grind out these last couple of quests. We're 8 levels away from being able to get back to mounting again, though. That's exciting. That we'll actually be able to use a shitty speed horse. What is it, like 60% speed boost is the first level mount. As we creep along through the forests. So Ren, if your city is attacked by an EMP device, In World War III, ... wouldn't your town lose electricity production capacity, thus making your electronics useless? Well, it depends. He might have a generator stored in there, and then he'd at least be able to play, like, I don't know, Minesweeper or Free Cell on his laptop. He won't have any internet because, of course, the cell towers will be down and wireless towers will be down. But his backed up MP3 collection would work. He'd be able to listen to his tunes on his generator. And yeah, that's about it. I guess your AM radio, you'd be able to turn it on and try to listen for anybody that might have some radio frequencies that are working. All right, let us head into this cave. Whispering Blue Stone. From perhaps anybody that's in this cave? Okay, there is some ore here somewhere. I think it actually might be up on top here. I don't think it's inside. Oh no, he's tapping on it. He's taparoo. All right, we got it. I thought maybe because it seemed like it should have been. It wasn't grayed out, so it didn't look like it was inside the cave. Larry says, wouldn't you have bigger fish to fry in your town rather than wanting your electronics? Yeah, I would be more like if some EMP took out my town, I'd be more worried about my neighbors coming over here and trying to eat us because they are starving to death than making sure that my Bitcoin miner can still work. All right, we got the first chief is going to be coming up here pretty quick. We're going to head up this side first. Is anybody up here that needs to get taken? I think this has been completely cleared out. All of the mobs are dead. Nobody is here to take out, which is really shitty. Looking for a chief, some kind of a chief. There's one over here. Hey, there's a chief there. No, you didn't. Moving away. Oh, no, get up the hillside. Ah, you can come and attack me and you can follow me all the way along. No, that's mine. How dare you? Okay, we got one chief down. Of course, that guy still got credit for it anyway, so not a big deal. We're going to kill all these guys in here anyway, in case they drop that blue stone that we're looking for. The Whispering Blue Stone. Alright, let's crawl our way up out of this cave. Try to find one of the other chiefs that might be back up and spawned. I think we're going to be waiting here a while.
I need to get closer.
Alright, we do have another chief or two up here ready to go for us. So we're going to take out Miranda first. Miranda, you're done. We're going to take out this ore. Oh, this is a sub-chief. That's not going to count. And I think that guy took care of the other one that was back there, so we still need to press ahead. Keep pressing forward. Come on, sub-chief, bring it. You're done. Moving along. Another sub-chief. We've got Shadow Hunter. Okay, here's Esquivel down here. Another chief down. Now, I don't see this blue sapphire anywhere. Did we end up picking it up? Oh, I guess we did. Apparently we did. We do have some ore here, though. So if you think his town is eradicated and the water cannot be boiled to make it drinkable, then... Well, I mean, you can boil water anyway. All you got to do is make fire to do that. Jake, welcome to the stream. So remind me not to stumble onto Ren's property at some time if he's got AR-15s happening. I'm guessing he's not friendly with neighbors. You're one paranoid Canadian. I don't think I've ever known... Usually Canadians are so calm and cool and invite everybody in. But I think you honestly think the world's out to get you. Or is it? Alright, so we got to take the high road on this one. To get this other guy taken out. The other chief. There's only one chief left we got to do. He is up right now. Should be right here. Perfect. Excellent.
It's too far away.
Hey, the guys at least tries to be prepared. Sounds like you guys would just roll over and die. Well, Bree, you know quite frankly that I would probably just roll over and die. Like, bring it. Let the zombies eat me. I wouldn't survive in a zombie apocalypse. Not at all. Larity says, no, Bree Haley, I for one would welcome our new vapor form alien overlords. Jesus Christ. Bring on the overlords, I guess. You know what? That's really what's going to bring the world together one day, is if we end up getting invaded by aliens. That's when all of humanity will come together and we'll quit bitching and complaining about oil or religion or race. It'll be, oh my God, these alien face eaters are coming to take us. We need to band together to survive. There's been many a time that I've thought that's all this world needs is an alien invasion and we would be much better off. Maybe the alien overlords would be nice. Contact is my absolute favorite movie of all time. I freaking love that space. That sci-fi movie, I think, is so well done and so put together. If that wasn't the way First Contact was ever made with us in a much more advanced race, then I would like to believe that the existence of the Stargate program would be how things were. Because it's almost plausible. I mean, there's lots of flaws in there for sure. But it's almost sounds like it could be believable. I highly doubt aliens would be hostile. I'm pretty sure as more and more professors are agreeing the fact that we were actually a part aliens ourselves and we would in the first place be created by them. Well, that's one way of looking at it. Well, I mean, technically, if you go by the whole Stargate theory, we were created by the ancients in their image, so. Okay, we gotta head back to this northern camp and go step out some quests. How can you tell that we're all just slightly more leaning towards the nerd side than anything when we start talking about the possibility of an alien attack, an alien invasion, and we're thinking that it's not such a bad thing? Area 51 is real. It actually is. There is a military base at Area 51. Now, is it some alien conspiracy hideout joint? Probably not. Is there some secret government testing facility there? Probably. Is it what we think it is? Probably not. I want to believe. Oh, there's your oh crap, it's like totally escaped my... Oh, Terris, I'm on both. What? Oh, Terris, I'm on both. You're on both what? Oh, you're on both Twitch and The Truth Is Out There, Bree. That's... Oh, there, you already put your... Yeah, you said The Truth Is Out There. There you go. We got our X-Files. We got our X-Files totally happening. You're channeling your inner Scully. Of course, now I'm going to get copyright for whistling the whole little tune for the X-Files. There's been plenty of leaked from Area 51, and a lot of people working there has shared a lot of things as well. I saw Congress where they leaked evidence. You can Google it. Yeah, because everything on the internet is real. Where did all these quests come from? Obtain a blood scalp totem from a blood scalp shaman.
Off with you.
These quests weren't here earlier, were they?
Hey there.
Whispery Bluestone. I don't remember these quests being here earlier. Oh, what do we get? We get a gear upgrade. We get a ring and a chest piece. I'm going for the chest piece because that's going to be the biggest impact for us. And I'm going to quickly equip it now before I forget. Let's do a quick look too. Do we have a one-handed axe that's not really going to give us anything? So we'll just leave that alone. And that's it for gear upgrades. Nothing else. Nothing else at all.
You need something?
What the hell is up with the chat today? We all had our alien juice today, so that's what's up with chat today, which is good. Hey, this is a nice, interesting conversation with over 40 billion stars in our galaxy alone. I would doubt there. I have no doubt there's intelligent life out there in the cosmos. Well, you're absolutely right, Walkman. The movie Contact actually put it best. It would be an awfully big waste of space if we were the only ones out there. And I want to believe, because as much of humanity wants to believe they're the most superior beings in the realm, there are going to be far more superior and intelligent beings in the cosmos that are far more advanced than we are. But you just got to think about the science of traveling those distances. We're talking about, you know, hundreds of millions and billions of light years away. To travel that distance, the technology behind it is beyond our scope of comprehension. So it's going to be, of course, even with a race that's far more advanced than what we are, it's going to be a significant struggle for them. They still need to overcome those challenges. Now, of course, there's going to be lots of technology and science and stuff that we haven't discovered yet. From what I understand, there is microscopic working theories and models of a warp drive where they are able to bend space and transport an item from one. So if you look at space like a sheet of paper and you wanted to go from point A to point B, the shortest distance between that is to actually bend the paper together so that the 2 points, point A and point B, are touching together, and then you would move that location from point A to point B once it's bent, and then you fold it back out again. That is the theory behind a warp drive and a warp technology. And apparently there is a microscopic working model that they have done of that. Now, of course, they're talking about moving a molecule through bent space and time. So kind of mind-blowing that they've got something like that could work. So why is 40% of our brain not functioning? Because the one who created us would like us to be dumb enough to not smarter than the ones who created us in the first place. Personally, I just think is we don't know how to unlock that yet. The portions of our brain we haven't done enough. We're still evolving into what we could potentially be. So, wow, has this ever become quite the conversation that we've steered off into? To warp technology, alien invasions, conspiracy theories,
What's up?
EMP bunkers.
Glad I could help.
So we're just cranking out some of the quests here that we've got stockpiled up. And we are now currently sitting at 66% of the way through 32 on this little guy now. So we are moving right along. Hey, don't hit these guys, the Nessenwary hired guns. Look, 110. You're not going to live. So don't do it. Alright, so where are we heading off to now? We've got Snapjaw Crocodile skins. We need 5 of them, and they're all from this lake over at the Venture Company camp. So we're going to head back that way and then continue making our way west from here. Let's look at our quest log. Oh man, everything is still so green. Why? Why does it have to be so green? You know, we're trying to stay, keep pace with where things are supposed to be. And we're not using any heirloom gear, but we are still. They can definitely show you how much of it has been nerfed. Because we're still capable of leveling far faster than the zones intended you to level through. So it will be nice when level scaling does come along so that you can actually just go out and enjoy a zone for what it is. I'm very much a completionist. I like to see things complete. I like to go through an entire zone and get it done and not have to, jump out of it because, oh, well, I've moved on out of that zone. The wet quests are all gray to me now. I'm not getting anything for it, so. As we continue along. While we have a little bit of lull in conversation here, please, everybody, do hop over and hit the like button if you could. Let's get us into trending. Let's get a bunch more people to hop onto this unusually weird conversation that we've got brewing up here tonight. And subscribe if you're new. Follow on Twitch if you're new on the Twitch side. And don't forget, to vote for what toon we're going to be quest leveling next. We've had a bunch more votes. As of the other day, I haven't logged in and actually checked yet to see where things are at. But there are a bunch that have all been tallied up here. I'll just kill off a couple of these crocolists while they're here. Because the spawn rate on these guys is absolute shit. And I don't need anybody else coming along and killing them all on us. That guy that's running over there.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
All right. Let us continue into the waters. Gonna kill off these crocs, and then we're gonna have a look and see where we are in the standings on our current votes. Where the polls are existing. Find out what is in the lead, what is not in the lead, what is not even a hope. Like right now, it's not a hope that it's going to be an Iron Man challenge. So I think I'm going to do the whole Iron Man thing as a completely separate campaign. And I think we're going to do it viewer-based as well, where any of you can hop on toons, and we'll probably end up switching out the Sunday night stream to working on it'll be Iron Man night. And so everybody that wants to log on and work on an Iron Man toon is welcome to log on and play a toon on Dalaran with me. And we will work away at that Iron Man challenge, and we'll see kind of who out of the group ends up surviving the longest before I end up running into a horde camp and dying, because it's going to happen. Preparation H. Oh my god. That guild is a pain in the ass. Finally, my computer stopped being a bitch. Hey, Raptor. Excellent. That's good news. What did you discover was your issue?
I'm out of range.
Please enlighten us as to the issues you were having with your... What the fuck is that shadow, and why did that completely just take over everything here? Where did it go? I saw it. Didn't you see that huge shadow that came over us? But I don't see anything flying around. Oh, there was an airship that went by. Right over there. Ah, crazy. That was totally crazy. I haven't given the Iron Man challenge in a while, so it would be good to give it a try again. Absolutely, and I think that's what we'll... might even be this Sunday we could start that. So we could hop into a... Well, we're not going to group, because of course in an Iron Man challenge you're not supposed to group because you can get benefits from that. So we can... Yeah, aliens. Aliens all of a sudden flew over top. We're being invaded in Warcraft by aliens, so...
I'm out of range.
So you can't stream YouTube and Twitch? It can't handle YouTube and Twitch. Streaming out or just viewing? If that's the case, if it keeps crashing while you're viewing, you can turn off hardware acceleration in your browsers. And that could end up fixing the issues you're having as well. Freelancers decline. It's better than the Preparation H name. We need one more Crocodile skin. So viewing. So if you're viewing both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, it crashes, or you one or the other, or does it really matter? Now, if you're gaming at the same time you're watching, I could see your system kind of flaking out. It's in the settings there. You just Google turn off hardware acceleration in Chrome, and it'll give you the where you need to go to actually turn that off in the advanced settings. We ran into that with a bunch of Lenovo systems where Facebook videos would completely freeze and freak out a system. And it was because of the hardware acceleration. So, is this a vanilla server? Fan Lucy? No, it is not a vanilla server. This is a US paid server. I'm on the US server Dalaran. But we are playing as a Project 60 toon. So we are following the classic rules on here. We're only using gear that we've gathered along the way. We got no heirloom gear. We're not using any enchants or anything like that. So we're basically playing it under the vanilla rule set. Is kind of where we're cruising around right now. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Just good to see you. I see a bunch of you went out and hit that like button because that brought us back up into the trending. We got some more viewers happening. So again, if you're new, please throw a sub on the channel. Or if you're watching from the Twitch side, throw a follow on there. Hit the like on the video. Let's get into more trending so we can get some more viewers happening. We can have more alien conspiracy theory conversations. See how much more bizarre we can have this conversation lead us into the depths of our warped minds. Not to mention, I need to finish my tea. Alright, somebody else is out here farming these crocs. We have no more crocs to kill, and I still need sub. Thank you, Fan Lucy. Thank you for the sub. Why did Streamlabs not announce that? Streamlabs is being a bitch again. Damn you, Streamlabs! Either that or it's just delayed and it's taking a while to come through. Which, I've seen that happen before, too. I hope so. I only started playing at the end of Wrath of the Lich King. You'll in... It's hard to say. Like, I really would like to know what the reactions of people that came in after the fact, and then go back and play vanilla. Because, I mean, vanilla, it was a completely different game in vanilla. So, for people that have not experienced how kind of slow and how much work and effort it took to playing a vanilla toon, it'll be interesting to see what their reactions are going to be. I'm sure there's going to be some out there that are going to be like, oh, this is like completely lame, I'm never playing this. Well, those are the people we don't need to have on a vanilla server. So, well, we might as well take out this croc just because he's in the way.
I'm out of range.
Alright, we've got a shit ton more quests to work on here. So, Elder Stranglethorn Tigers is where we're heading to now. That is our destination. Oh, you know what I totally forgot to do last night, and I said I was going to do that, was I was going to hop onto Discord and set everybody's permissions properly. So I'm going to launch my Discord window here. Bear with me. Hop onto the Discord because I know there's some new people that have hopped on there, and I haven't unlocked all of their access to the various channels yet. And I feel really bad about that. Don't run off the side of the cliff. That's not good. I need to make my way up the hillside here. People don't have the patience for that kind of gameplay anymore. I would totally have the patience for it. It would be... Well, I mean, you think this is... How many toons have I leveled in the last 7 months? And I still am leveling toons and not, you know, totally willing to blow my brains out over it. So I think that's a bunch. Hidden Valley is online. We gotta set Hidden Valley's rolls up here too. Surfs. Who else do we got that's new in our little list of folks? And, oh, there's a couple more here that I need to tweak their settings with. And there, everybody should have the correct permissions on the Discord. By the way, I have been toying around with the idea of maybe coming up with some merch for the channel. If there's some particular items that you guys might be interested in, feel free to leave it in the description of one of my videos on my channel. Whether it's this one or last night's video or something. Feel free to throw your opinions in there of whether you'd like shirts or mugs or pens or posters or whatever. I don't know. If it's even something you guys would be interested in. Just kind of doing a little snapshot idea. I thought about doing up some mugs at some point because, I mean, everybody loves coffee. And... you need to have a good mug to have it in, so it's kind of one of the things I'm toying around with. And there's like there's a few various companies. Jake said I'd buy a mug or a poster. Oh, that's cool to know. Cool to know. They'll be roughly about 3 bitcoins each for them, so I think that's a fair price.
I don't have a target. I need.
Are you kidding? That would be like 60,000. Well, no, it'd be probably more like $50,000 a mug.
I need to target something first.
I want a shirt of you with "It's all about the game" on it. A shirt of you want my face on there, eh? You want to wear me? You want to wear my skin?
I'm out of range. I need a target.
Yeah, so like I've been toying around with some various designs, ideas, and stuff. Bree says a mug and a shirt. And there are some sites out there where I actually don't even have to like order the material. They look after all the logistics of the whole thing, and I just submit the designs, and they build. I can build my own custom e-store on it, and people could log in and
It's too far away.
purchase whatever they want from it. Skin will work. Okay, great. I now have to, you know, I'll I'll send you fingernail clippings or something, and then you can clone me. Ah, that's just creepy as shit. That took a whole new creepy term there. All right, Tiger Prowess is complete. What are we after now? We're going to be after Hunt Sindal and return with her paw. And we're going to get some bracers. Hey, with all those quests that we turned in, did we get some new loot? We did get some shoulders that are an upgrade for us. We did not get another chest piece. We got another bunch of crap. Again, we are desperate for inventory room, so we're going to have to vendor off some stuff here pretty quick. Skin will work, laugh out loud. At Jake, where are we at here? What is this? The Life of Ed Green. Let's swing send it to the aliens. Great. Oh, hey, look, Sindal is like right here. Oh, how perfect is that we get to complete this quest too while we're at it. Ta-da! We finished that quest. Now we're going to go kill some raptors. Nope, that's blood scalp totems. We need to head up this way to the first. We haven't even done the first raptors yet. How sad is that? More, actually. First of the raptors we need to do. We haven't done any of them yet. Oh, and also the other panthers are here too that we need to take out. There's somebody else fighting panthers, and it was a panther that killed a panther. How bad is that?
I need to get close.
And there's somebody over here farming the raptors too. Ugh, why are there so many people playing? I don't want to have to compete for my kills.
It's too far away.
So I think it's like Cafe Press is one of the websites that does these, where I can do up my own designs. I'll probably order in a couple of samples for myself once the designs are done and show them off to everybody so you can see them. Panther on Panther violence. It's better than, you know, them eating. Like it's sit there and cannibalize each other. They're just fighting for their position in space, their pecking order. Who's going to be the alpha panther? Hello, Clarice. Sorry, you just had posted something about Silence of the Lambs, and that's the first thing my mind went to. Okay, all the raptors are... Oh, no, there's a couple of the raptors up here. So we're going to go take those guys out. We are very rapidly running out of bag space. More loot, more bag space. It's going to be an issue. Where are we at here right now? We're going to have to start dumping some stuff here pretty quick. Stuff that isn't going to vendor with crap. So what is in our inventory that is complete, utter garbage? Coarse stone. See you later. What else we got? That is complete, utter rubbish. Well, I guess the tiger meat is a little bit rubbish. Believe it or not, the wool, and so is the... But we're getting a bunch of the cloth, so it's going to add up to it for us. So, what else we got? Cheese. Cheese could go. The mild cheese. We're trying to make a little bit of inventory room here so we don't have to totally... Oh, these bones are worth crap. Mystery meat. It's worth a little bit something. A little bit of something, something. I think that's going to do it. I think we're going to be okay there with what we've managed to gather. I'm just going to move some stuff around here in the inventory, try to make it look like it's a little more functional. Okay, raptors. Let's kill some more raptors. Wow, it's already 11:30 tonight. We have just been cruising right along here.
I'm out of range.
I'm fine with getting another couple of levels. I think that's what the goal's been for the last couple of videos, is getting 2 levels each time. I think we actually had a pretty decent run the last time. I think we went from like 28 to 31, so we had a pretty good push on the last bout of leveling. We need 3 more raptors. And then we're going after blood scalp totems, blood scalp lore tablets. All I'm asking is that when we do hit this next level, that these quests don't dump to gray. That's going to be so sad and disheartening. We need 4 more panthers. No, we need 4 more raptors, 2 more panthers. I didn't think we ended up killing that many of the panthers, but apparently we did. I'm not paying attention much. I'm just walking around killing stuff. Wow, I just scrolled up a little bit and Terris puts the lotions on his hands and he gets the hose again. I don't even want to know what that. No thanks. Wow, there's some things in chat you just don't want to read after the fact. And that is one of them.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Raptors are almost complete. 1 more raptor right here and done. And that's going to step out for us. Thank goodness. Complete quest. Oh, we're like right there. We're at 98%. Hunt down 10 lashtail raptors is what we got to do next. We're going to get some more ore here. All right. Continuing our journey. 2 more panthers. Let's go after the panthers. Oh, we should go out and get those water elementals done. Oh, what are we going to do? There's so much to do and so little inventory space to do it with. We're going to have to come back for those water elementals. We're just not going to be able to pull that off right now in here.
I need to get closer.
Because I'm not going all the way out there with 1 or 2 bag slots left. That just doesn't make any sense to do that. Level 33. Okay, let's look at our quest log. Good, they're still green. Of course, everything is green now, which is not good, but it is what it is. We're almost at a rested XP, though. We've only got like a 1/5 of a level of rested XP left. I need one more panther. 1 more panther. We got some ore over here. We'll go after this ore and hopefully stumble across a panther along the way. Oh, there's more ore on the other side. At that camp with the blood scalp scavengers. Oh, we're going in after it. We're going in after. When are the legacy servers coming? They are not going to be coming until probably, I would say, if I had to guess, is they're going to wait till after the first patch, or the first, update patch for the new expansion. They're going to let Battle for Azeroth come out. They're going to let people get on it because, of course, like somebody had said earlier in my streams, it would be really bad if they rolled out Battle for Azeroth and found that more of the population base was playing the vanilla servers instead of their new expansion. So they'll let the new expansion run for, I would say, a good month, if not 2 months, and then you'll see the classic servers go live. So that's probably how I would play it. It makes complete sense. To make sure that everybody jumps into the new content, plays it before they bring back the old content. So they don't want everybody playing the old stuff and not the new. And Daryl Gemin, welcome to the stream, by the way. And Streamlabs is like totally being a bitch and not doing its thing. I'm just going to restart the session here. Half the time Streamlabs isn't doing its announcements, because I've noticed we've gone up a couple of subscribers and not a single subscriber got announced. However, if your YouTube profile is set to private, then of course it won't give you an announcement when you do join the channel. So thank you to those that have subscribed tonight, though. I do appreciate that very much. Pound the like button if you get the opportunity to as well. And we need to make our way down to that Nessimwari camp. We got to turn in some of these quests that we've gathered up, as well as I need to empty my inventory, so we got more room to go kill more stuff. So we got about another 10 minutes here that we're going to grind away at, get a little bit higher up on this level before we call it for this toon for this week. It'll end up getting parked again and chilling. We'll sit him in Duskwood or Stormwind or somewhere where he can get his rested XP. I think we've actually done a really decent job of progressing. There we go, Daryl. Thank you. Streamlabs decided to do its job. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. And
time is money, friend.
Time is money, friend. Bring the Elder Crocodile skin to Drizzlick at Nessimwari Expedition.
Have a good one.
More
hey,
crocs we gotta go kill. And what else we got over here? This will be the tiger's paw that we got to turn in.
Hey there.
And
well.
inventory is full, so we got a vendor first. Which of you guys is a vendor? One of you guys is right here. You there.
I buy and trade.
Take all my shit, and then I'm going to close out, and then I'm going to reload again because you didn't take all my grays. And I think that should be it. So what do we got here? We've got tangy clam meat. The weapon's no good to us. Lesser moonstorm, because we're not putting any of this stuff on the auction house. We're just vendoring it all. That's a quest item. That's a quest item. Mystery meat, tender crocodile meat, and that should be it. The rest of it is for working on our blacksmithing. So we will keep that just as is. If I ever do actually sit down and get my blacksmithing done.
Hello.
And
Be careful.
upgrade. Now we have some new bracers that are not much of an upgrade for us. Wow, that is just yay. Thanks for that 6 item level upgrade that is not an upgrade. Yeah, I'd laugh too. It was freaking hilarious. Okay, let us continue on our journey. Where are we heading to? We're going to go after the Bloodscalp Totem and the Bloodscalp Lore Tablets. Then we're going to go all the way out and kill 6 elementals. 6 elementals is what we're going to do. Use the, or sorry, ask Answering Runes to teleport you to locations within... What? You could teleport me somewhere? Oh no, that's just to turn in the quest. Never mind. You click on it to turn in the quest. I'm like, wait, you will teleport me there? Yes, please, but no, she teleports to us. That would have been really handy if she ported us all the way over to that island.
It's too far away.
Bloodscalp scavengers. We need to go south from here, down this little ravine. Suramar is such a cool zone from the immersive standpoint. I hope they let the Nightborn have a zoned version of it in Battlefield Battle for Azeroth. You know what? There was a lot of hate for Suramar, and I think it was more because of the whole how long you had to spend there to work initially on getting your Pathfinder done. But I really loved the whole zone. I thought it was really well done. That ancient city for the Nightfallen was amazing. I loved going in there in my Paladin and getting like totally ganged up on by 15 elite mobs and staying alive. I mean, I had to use burn a lay on hands through it, but it was totally worth it. It was so much fun.
It's too far away.
If you go back through some of my, I want to say it was in my Pathfinder videos, more towards the end, there was a section in there where I was totally getting just the shit kicked out of me by, I had to have had at least 12 or 15 110 elites on me, and I survived it. I lived through it.
I need to get closer.
It was so much, you jump down to a lower level thinking, oh, this will be safe, and then next thing you know, you aggro the entire freaking zone.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
But I you know what, I really, and there's lots of, when you are 110, the dailies that are out there, you can actually make a pretty decent little living off of just going around doing the dailies and stuff. There's lots of dailies in that zone.
It's too far away.
Hey, you had a quest first. Oh, there we are. There's the quest. Report to Osborne Octus at the rebel camp and show him your Lashtail's hatchling's new skull. Okay, well, alright. He can cart around his new skull. I'm going to sit here and try to find this totem that we're supposed to be
I
getting.
need to get closer. I don't have a target.
Why do I have like this sinking feeling that
I can't attack
I'm supposed to be doing something to get this totem?
the target.
I kind of feel that that could be very well a possibility. Oh, never mind. We got the totem. Done like dinner. Okay, we're going to go out and get the water elementals, but I need to get this tin vein up here first. We're going to have to kill this axe thrower because we're just going to aggro him anyway as we head up there. Ah, why do the hills have to be so shitty? Okay, water elementals. That's our focus. Try not to see shiny things. Try not to see shiny things. Walk straight for the elementals. Got my blinders on. I'm not paying attention. It's all the way out on that little island, so I think once we get out to the water, the shiny thing distractions should start to taper off. Man, is it raining out here. Holy crap. It's coming down in sheets of rain. Imagine that does something to the old frame. Oh, we're sitting at 90 frames with that. That's all right. So, I'm sitting here trying to track down and order myself a new video card. None of my vendors have any 1070, 1070 Ti's, 1080s, or 1080 Ti's in stock. They are 100% sold out. And they're only accepting them through back orders. And then you get an allocation direct from the manufacturer. And the prices of video cards have increased 25%. And it's all because of cryptocurrency mining. The video card manufacturers are hosing everyone on these video cards. They're cranking the price up because of supply and demand. And it's absolutely ridiculous. The NVIDIA and AMD are making a killing on their cards now. They're going to have record profits this year because they're just slamming these cards out and they're making as much money as you possibly can out of them. So, what are we doing with these guys? We are just killing the elementals and looking for loot, I'm thinking.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
So here I was going to try to get myself a graphics card upgrade. And it ain't going to happen because the card on Friday before their new shipment had come in that I was looking at just getting a 1070 8K graphics card. My cost on it was going to be $548 or something like that. It's now $687 for that same card. And there was still no stock allocated for my back order. I had to continue to wait until the next batch for the chance that I could end up getting stock allocated, of which the price would get increased because I can't guarantee the new price to me. So it is 100% gouging is all it is. It'd be like, oh my God, there's an earthquake, and everybody's rushing to the store to buy bottled water, and the store increases the price to $9,000 a bottle. That's what the video card manufacturers are doing now, because everybody wants these graphics cards, and they want to just hose everybody on them. So anybody that wants a graphics card just for gaming, well, bend over, because you're going to pay top dollar for it. It's not fair.
I need to get closer. I know where the target is.
All I want is an 8 gig graphics card. I was watching somebody's mother last night on her stream. If you are looking for someone to watch after you've done watching my stream, she's fantastic to watch. She was playing Players Unknown Battleground last night, and that's something I think I could start playing. The idea of being dropped into a zone with absolutely nothing, and then you have to go and find your gear and then fight to survive.
It's too far away.
I think that's a really awesome game idea. I've never played it personally, but it's definitely something I could get on board with. Going out and playing that. Of course, I would want to do it with a graphics upgrade. I'm sure my 680 GTX would do fine playing it. But, I mean, if you're going to play a game like that, you want to crank everything up and get the best of the experience. And I'm pretty sure I'm done all these guys, aren't I? I am. I'm just out here killing shit now for the sake of killing it. Hello, here's your water elemental bracers. Obtain 6 vials of sea salt from Murlocs in Northrend. Well, where the hell are they all at? Oh, they're all the way back over there. Man, you are making us move around, aren't you? God, you know what? For the time it takes to run all the way there, I could hearth back to Darkshire, fly down here, turn in the quests, and then run down. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, because this is taking forever. So I'm going to hearth to Darkshire, and then I'm going to take the flight point down to the camp. I'm going to turn in all the quests that are at the camp, and then I'll go run down and do the rest of those quests. Because then I'm like killing a couple of birds with one stone here, trying to get things done. Where, oh where? We are going to run up to the flight point up here. Raptor's back again. You had to go have another snack, did you? Alright. Up the hillside to the flight point. We'll fly to the rebel camp.
Need help?
Rebel
See you
camp,
around.
on our way. Wish I would make mage food useful. Yeah, it really is kind of pointless nowadays. I mean, it's nice to have that little mana top up. If, well, you know what? No, not even. Because, I mean, if you're properly specced out in raids, you are, A, you've got healers that are going to keep you up. And B, no, it's your computer crashing again. Oh, that so sucks. For mana, if you're properly geared, you're never going to need to sit and get mana back. Because you should be able to stay mana balanced well enough on a toon. You're not constantly having to drop and eat to get your mana back up. Obtain an icon of Sulaku and an icon of Maamba and an icon of Pogion from Bloodscalp Trolls in the Takashi Ruins. Man, that is some tongue-twisting shit to have to say.
Need assistance?
Complete quests, accept.
Alrighty then.
And complete quest again.
Be careful.
And complete quest again.
See you later.
Alright, any more quests to turn in here at the Rebel Camp? No, but we are here and we've done some killing. Let's turn in our
Light be with you.
trash that we can vendor off here. That can go, that can go, that can go. That can go, that can go, that can go. We can get rid of those shitty bracers. The helm, though. The helm, I think this is the first helm that we've got. Hey, we got actually a new slot that we've finally been able to equip. You know, we haven't even equipped a neck piece yet, or either trinkets. They're not available to us yet, that we've not found anywhere. So, should have a special cooking spec for mages. Yeah, that would actually be really cool. Where mages could cook their own special magic buff food. Alright, so where are we heading to? We got the various icons and the fetish that we got to go get. Time is it? Oh, you know what? We're kind of pretty much at the end of the stream, so we're going to just put those off until next time. But look at that. We are 66% of the way through level... What level are we at now? 33. I think we did a pretty good push. So the next time we play this toon, we're definitely going to be hitting 35. We're really starting to cruise along nicely to getting towards our mount again. It'll be nice to be able to have... Even just the 60 speed mount is going to be so much nicer to move around with than our walking speed and running speed that we've been going with right now. So I'm just going to hop on a bird here and head back to Stormwind so that we can camp for the night until the next time we do this stream. Bree, I'm passing out here. See you tomorrow. All right, have yourself a good evening. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. With that said, we are going to call it a night. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you to the new people that have joined the channel tonight. I really do appreciate it. Definitely throw a like on the video. Throw a sub out there if you are new. Throw a follow if you're watching on the Twitch side. And you guys all have a fantastic evening. Tomorrow, we're back on the Monk again. We're going to be doing the Monk tomorrow and on Thursday. We are starting into Cataclysm. Let's try to get Cataclysm done between tomorrow and Thursday streams. With that said, you guys have a good night, and we will catch you next time.